Okay, how Paula? Hi, Paula Alejandra.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, Emilio.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
Fine, thank you.
You hear me now? Hello.
Yes, yes.
Oh, perfect.
Yes, I do. Right now
Thank
I do.
you. Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
fine. Sarina, Sofia. Yes, Karen Sofia. Sandra Patricia Chimalcom. Hania. Paula. Rai. Marta Lucia. And Amelia. Amelia is here. Rai is here. Paula is here. Hania is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Sarina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it. We're gonna wait maybe 2 minutes more. The other guys can connect. Now one. So Karen Sophie is here. Sandra no. Hania is here. Paula is here. Fry is here. Marta not yet. And Nabil is here. So we have 6.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, Brian. I know Sophie is not here.
How are you, teacher?
I'm fine. Wait. Fine. I am. A little bit.
Hi, everybody is here.
He's saying hi to everybody. Hey.
Hi, guys. What about you?
Hi, Bry.
Teacher.
Hi, Paula. Hi, Abilio. Hi, Sarina.
You are so enthusiastic today. Okay. I'm going to open my document. This is our class number 3. No, number 4, excuse me. Okay. Today we will have an easy topic. Easy. But we are going to play with that. So I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. With you. And which one? That one. Okay. Yes. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Can you tell me what do you see?
I see
The
kids,
family,
children,
the kids, the family.
The family.
Children,
Grandparents.
parents.
I can see a family having fun.
They are having fun, right? Both of them, the both family.
No,
Yes.
both family are happy, but one is, I
But
don't
are
know.
family from different parts of the world, maybe?
Yes. Because this ones looks like Asian,
Asian, yes.
right? Okay, and the other guys looks like, I don't know,
It's
American.
bottom.
So the thing is that they are family, right? What about the message that I have over here? Have a great time with the little ones. What does that means? What
With
do
the
you think?
kids,
With the child.
With the child. How I would like to hear Hania. What do you think about this message?
Excuse me,
Have a
teacher.
great time. Can you explain me or what do you understand about have a great time with the little ones?
Okay, teacher. I think that is with have fun with children, with our kids, right? Because
Mhm.
sometimes we don't take them to the park because we are busy here at home making our activities, right? And we forget to take them to to have fun outdoor,
Yes. But maybe you can have fun outdoor indoors. Maybe
indoors.
play with them in board game or something like that.
Yes,
But the real thing is spend time with kids, right?
and time. Yeah.
Spend time. What about you, Aurelio? What did you understand about the message?
And about the message, the family is enjoy in the first image. The family is enjoy in the beach. Mhm.
But about the message, the sentence that I write down over here. Have a
The sentence.
yes.
Ah, excuse me.
Don't worry.
It's the family. The family is very important for the life. The message is have a great time with the little ones. This is the family. The most important. The most important. This is
What do you think about when I'm saying the little ones?
the
Who
little
are
ones,
the
the
little
kids.
ones. The kids.
the
No.
kids?
Yes, the kids.
Okay, okay. What about you, Fry? How? What is the relation
What is
between the message
what?
and the pictures? What
Sorry,
is the
teacher.
relation?
The dog was screaming, making a scream. Can you
That,
repeat again, teacher?
that what is the excuse me? What is the relation between have a great time with the little ones and the two pictures that I'm showing you?
Okay, teacher. The relationship for me that I can notice that two family are having a I don't know having funny or spending a good time. I don't know playing with the guys with the child with the children. Yeah, they 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 are enjoying in the fair picture. I can see that the parent stay with the child. I know in the beach. I don't know, maybe on vacation, something like that. Making happy their child. In the second, the grandpas with you know with the kid. So what is what I think the important I don't know is that the family make feel very happy or feel very nice to the kids in the family. Yeah,
Oh,
the happiness is the important. That is the relationship.
okay. So for this, the topic that I'm going to bring you today is the family. And when I'm talking about family, is not just the member of the family, that just know that this word is how do you feel with your family? The family is really a topic, really motivate, because with that way you can express something that you already know. You know all your family, you know the age of the member of your family, you know who is your father, who is your mother, who is it, but we keep the same vocabulary. So today I'm going to bring you not just the same, man, not just the same, not just the same words, but I would like to bring you another kind of vocabulary that we used to practice. So the first one, family members, we are talking about fathers, mothers. Be careful, and talking about you have to be careful when you are a teacher, because in this age, um, you can maybe stay with two fathers and two mothers. So be careful when you are talking, and you can say about, oh hi, your father, that is your father, and that is your father, the other father, or that is your mother, and that is your other mother, and you say, hey, well, what happened? No, that is the parents. It means that they are both. Doesn't matter the gender of the person. When I'm talking about the son and daughter, do you remember what is son and what is daughter means?
Yeah.
Hijo e hija.
So, hija.
Hija, right. Sister and brothers, that is sister and brother is really easy. Do you remember what is siblings means? But in English, don't
Hijos.
say that in Spanish. What is siblings means?
Sibling is the son of my aunt or
No.
my uncle.
No.
Oh, I
Siblings
don't.
are my kids.
It's like my sister and my brother. They are my siblings.
Yes, of course. For example, I am the youngest of my family, but I have two brothers, so I don't have siblings. But if I'm talking about my brother Fernando, he has siblings, because I am his sister, and he has another brother. So he has sister and brother, a male and a female, right? So that is the thing that we are talking about, siblings. Do you understand with that example?
Yeah.
Teacher,
Yeah.
Yeah.
here I
Aurelio?
found a sibling. It's a gender neutral word for a relative that share at least one parent with the subject.
That is the best description of the word,
Yeah.
the neutral gender. I'm gonna write down neutral, then that is the best, neutral gender. Oh my gosh, that is the best word, the best description. Okay, uncle and aunt. Do you remember what is that?
The brothers of our parents.
The
Brothers
brother.
and sisters.
The brother of.
Brother.
Yeah, now. And nephew and niece. Do you know what is niece means? And nephew?
Yeah, the children of our brothers and
Uh,
sisters.
uh-huh.
Girl or son.
Uh-huh.
Girl or boy.
And Sarina, do you know what is niece mean?
Yes.
Okay. And
Yes.
Aurelio? Aurelio?
What, teacher?
What is nephew means?
Wait. Nephew is um
Quickly.
I forget.
Teacher is my nephew, teacher.
Your nephew?
Is my aunt son.
Uh-huh. No, because your aunt son becomes your cousin.
Yeah, my nephew is like is my grandfather nephew. I don't know how to say it. I know what is the meaning.
He's your brother's son.
Your brother's son.
Yes, yeah, but it's almost the same. They are my cousin too.
With that, with this, we are going to work with so many words that is maybe sometimes try to make a little bit tricky in your mind, but that is the game that I'm going to play with you guys. So I bring you 4 activities and 4 strategies that you can use for practice family members. Uh, Family members is really important to know because when we are talking about subjects, in too many sentences use some of these words for the subject, and you have to know what is that. Is a girl? Is a boy? Is female? Is a male? It's a singular, that is plural, and all the sentence depends of that subject. So with that you can use well, that the auxiliaries will be that one. No, the auxiliary will be the other one. With that, if the subject use this kind of word of these family members, so the verb is gonna change. So we have to depend all about the subject. So in this time I'm going to talk just about the family members. So I bring you another words, and I know that you already know that. So grandfather, do you know what is grandfather means?
Yeah.
Yeah. And great grandfather?
No.
My grandfather is my dad.
Uh-huh. And grandfather is your dad. You say that. So
Yeah, it
your
that's
great
that.
grandfather,
That's that.
uh-huh, and your great grandfather will be?
That.
Is the
My
grandfather or my father?
Yes. So if you put great, so it means in Spanish when you say your tatara, that's the so, and in this time, if you know, we, you can recognize some young
this is
grandmothers.
this
Young,
exercise makes me think very quickly, teacher. Because
but
I was what the teacher said.
so the thing is that you can say grandfather always, but I am the daughter, my mother, my grandmother, my my grandmother, my great grandmother, my great and my great and then you are going to break and build the words and the meaning of great. Okay. So I'm going to check out, and you can, for example, practice with your family and even know to know the member of your family, because you just know your grandparents and that's it. No, try to talk with them and ask about what happened with your grandfather. That what happened with that? What was his name? Or he's still alive? Or who cares? But it would be nice to ask for that. Even if I'm going to talk about the lower thing, is grandson, great grandson, excuse me, and great grandson. El nieto, el bisnieto, el tataranieto. Remember, when we are talking about tataranieto, realize that is the third generation. Okay? Okay. Easy. That is easy.
Easy, chisimo.
Easy. Okay, so wife, do you know what is wife and husband, right?
Right. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, when we are talking about girlfriend and boyfriend, in Spanish, we used to say, well, that is the special friend of you, the girlfriend, and well, it's a special
Something
friend
like
of.
that.
So yeah, but in most of the American, when they are talking about girlfriend, is maybe an special, but not exactly that they have a relationship, or some of the girls they are talking about that they have a girl. It's not means that they have a relationship. The two
Not in
girls.
the romantic way.
Yes, yes. It's not exactly
It's
that.
not an engage. An engage.
Yes, yes, but it's really close, but it's not the real relationship with that. So will be really close. So check that. Another words that I want to share you is godfather, godmother. Do you know what is godfather means and godmother?
Yeah.
Teacher, I don't, it's like
Yes.
padrino. I
When
don't know
we
how to say
baptize,
in,
What did you say, Frank? Frank?
it's padrino and madrina. I don't know how to say in English, in
Ah,
Spanish.
godfather and godmother.
I don't know.
teacher, when we get baptized, when
Ah,
in
no,
oh,
teacher, I was wrong. Padrino is
Now,
father-in-law.
wait a second. Wait a second, guys. Could you turn off your microphone? We have an environment noisy. Okay. Check these four words: godfather, godmother, bridesmaid, and best man. If you see those words, excuse me, we are talking in Spanish just two words, and we used to say two words for all the time, like padrino and madrina. Nosotros decimos madrina a la madrina del matrimonio, la madrina de la confirmación, la madrina del bautizo, la madrina, all is madrina, even when I say padrino. But in English, when we are talking about godfather, is the special man who is going to take care of you when you just born. So that is the padrino, the godfather. But when I'm talking about the best man, is the special guy who is take care of you when you are get married. So the best man es el padrino de matrimonio, y el padrino de bautizo is godfather, right? Do you understand?
very clear.
I
Yes,
think
teacher.
I think best man. I'm not sure if that. Well, I don't know. I understand that as bridesmaid and best man is not exactly el padrino. It's just this guy who is your best friend and have the opportunity to speak in your wedding, about you and how and about. I mean, this person has this special moment in the wedding in which he has to create a speech to speak about you. I mean, as about the guys who are getting married, and how they know each other, about his
So
best
that is the
friend.
reason that is the reason that they are the bridesmaid and the best man. It's not even they are families. Maybe it will be their
No,
friends. I don't know.
yeah, but I don't think is the same concept that we have here as el padrino, because it's not that thing. It's just something else that we don't have here in Colombia or in Latin America.
When you get married, you have a padrino and madrina.
No, that's a very Latin American concept.
Oh, okay. Oh, well. Okay. Anyway, I understood like that, so I would like to share that. But it's not maybe from the context of American or the Latinos guys, but um, I don't know. I used to take a conversation about somebody and he told me that, but it's okay. Anyway, when we are talking about, if you are going to look for the word, is say padrino or madrina, okay? About mother-in-law, father-in-law, sister-in-law, brother-in-law, daughter, that is wrong. Don't do it.
Teacher, that is my my wife family about mother-in-law and father-in-law. For example, mother-in-law is if in Spanish is suegra, you know, in English will be my wife mom and
Yes,
my daughter and son-in-law if my
is
wife
the
family.
family of your couple, of
Yeah,
your
Yeah.
my
Exactly.
yeah
For
my
okay.
the
So
couple.
Teacher,
eh,
teacher, I
I
find
yes,
another description of bridesmaid
uh-huh,
here. Uh, the bridesmaids are member of the bride's party in a Western traditional wedding ceremony.
okay,
So it's for the wedding.
A bridesmaid is a typical a young woman and often a close friend or relative. She attends
yes.
to the
Excellent.
bride in the day of the wedding or marriage ceremony.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
it's so I can keep the concept.
Yeah, the context.
Well, the thing is that, if I may say, sorry, the thing is that when you are thinking in a good father or a good mother, you are thinking in someone who is older than you know, and that
Yeah.
in case you need, for example, in your marriage, if you have any trouble with your couple, you can ask for advice, you know.
Yes,
But
can take care.
but a bridesmaid and a best man are actually single people, and usually is someone who is really close. I mean, the bride is a girl who is the best friend of the
The
um
bride,
well, the bride, uh-huh. And the guy, the best man is the best friend of
the
the.
best friend of the guy or the other
Yeah,
guy.
so is I just think is I am. I mean, once I was a bride. That is why I know. So, so it's just a different concept. Here in Colombia, we are trying to like incorporate that kind of concept now in the new. I mean, the new couples are trying to do this, and it's very special actually, because for instance, when I was the bride, I was the one who says, okay, I know this couple when they were very young, and I know my friend, she's great, she will be, I mean, to speak just about my friend, and how happy I am to see
Okay.
their happiness. So but in the future, I will not be useful for anything else. That is why it's not, if they are in trouble, they will not going to come to me to ask for advice, because actually I am their same age. So it's just, I guess, the best way to understand that is just another concept and another thing we don't have here in Colombia.
Okay. Well, that is totally true. That totally true. True, no, true. That is totally
yes,
true.
teacher, because we have to consider that a lot of word in another country
Yes, another context.
doesn't work here in Colombia, for example. Yeah, but the important is that we I don't know, we know what is the meaning of each
Yes,
concept or
yes.
each word.
That is the big deal. Is to bring the context to know what is the difference with that, because when like a is like an Spanish speaker, we say, well, that is padrino and padrino, but we don't have the difference. We To everybody we say padrino, compadre, dice padrino, mira, llegó el padrino y ese mismo compadre. Entonces, es
Yeah,
como decirles a ellos qué significa compadre, ¿sí? Pero en este caso, pues cuando estamos hablando de padrinos, pues bueno, uno dice, bueno, Existen padrinos, así como existen padrinos de matrimonio, padrinos de confirmación, padrinos de bautizo, padrinos de no sé qué, pues cada uno tiene su rol, ¿sí? Entonces, una de las cosas más fáciles para yo poder explicar about what is best man and what is the difference between best man and godfather, well, when I can say, well, the first one is because it's the guy who can, who maybe take care, who will be take care the boy or the son, the kid, if their parents can do it. But we're not talking about best man. Well, it's a guy who can give us an advice, or maybe take care of the couple, or maybe is the confidence that we can talk with him. Maybe he's not going to solve our problem or something like that, but he will be I don't know, a nice person, really close to the couple. Who else? But
Teacher,
it's depend on.
So something else, and I promise I will not say anything else about it. I'm sorry. Something else is that good father and good mother are almost exclusive for a Catholic population. You know, this is not something that people use as you use here, because Colombia is mostly a Catholic. I mean, most of the people in Colombia is Catholic, so this has a connotation also with a religion thing. You know, that is why you can find it's not very usual to hear this kind of words in USA, because in USA most of the people is not Catholic, so.
But the thing is it's not a term about to talk about Catholic things. It's because when we are talking, for example, when we are talking to kids, they are thinking about some Disney films, and we can share a names called I don't know, Cenicienta, what is called Cenicienta. But I remember that Fairy Godmothers. Do you remember that? The fairy godmother.
Yeah.
So
what?
fairy god. Do you know what is fairy godmother?
El hada madrina. Yeah, and in that context is the context that we will hear about good father and good mother. But yeah.
But with that is the first.
But something important that we have to know is that we are learning other language. No, we can take our principal language like reference. You know, because for example in the USA they have a lot of new term and a lot of new concept than us. You know, it's different. We have, for example, about, for example, bridesmaid and bestmaid. We have to have very clear that kind of concept and when we can use it. Yeah, maybe for not make it wrong when we want to talk about it with a native.
Okay, but that is a native words. I mean, I'm trying to use the native words, trying to make that explain that in a Spanish way, right? Just making a description or making a little comparison with the Latin's context. I know that I have to talk in American context, but I'm trying to bring you this kind of idea. So I don't know what happened.
Teacher, but the important is that we know when use it. Yeah. In what moment use it.
Yeah, and this is very interesting because it just proves that a language, it's a cultural thing, and that is why I find so fascinating to learn another language, because it's not just about words. When you find a word and you have to go around that word and see what it means in that context, and how, as Frank say, how can we use it in the right way, not thinking in Spanish, thinking in that context, you know. That is why it's so incredible, and it's a big opportunity to learn another language, not just about words.
Yeah.
It's a cultural thing, and it's just so nice to see how we are just, wow, so different.
Yeah, and like
Yes.
it is a cultural thing we have to and bring out all the word, but in the different contexts about the culture.
Okay. So for this, all these reasons, so I can say that when we are talking about in Spanish, we say padrinos. We don't have the difference with when I'm saying padrinos del bautizo, padrino de matrimonio. But when they are saying something in American, when they are saying the godfather and best man, they are just saying the same word, like padrino or padrino, madrina, but in the context of
Yeah, the
the
meaning
of the role
change.
that they're taking. Okay, so
Teacher, for example, it's the
uh,
same word, but the meaning change according the content.
yes,
Yeah.
depend on the context. That's it. That's it. So we're going to keep moving about the family from my couple, right? Can you see that all the words in the end of the words say in-law, 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 in-law. But when you are teaching to your I don't know, to your friends or to your students, to adults, and you have to tell them that some words you can make a translator for each word, because when you are going to make a translator, mother means madre, in law leyes madre in ley. So you have to explain that. Well, wait a minute, it's just an expression, and you have to read that in that way, and with the time you are going to figure out, yes, mother-in-law, and with these little lines you have to use it. You have to use it. So mother-in-law is suegra. When we are talking about father-in-law, is the father of my couple. When we are talking about sister-in-law, what does that means?
Sister of my
Cuñada is my sister of my wife.
Uh-huh. Brother-in-law.
the brother in
The
my
same, the brother of my couple.
And when I get to these two words, daughter-in-law and son-in-law, something happened in my classes in Spanish,
Why?
because they start to say, "Oh, that is so easy," because that is yerna. And I said,
No.
"Yerna."
Astro.
So I'm going to throw them
no,
the pencil. No, and you have to say, "No, man, you have to
the
learn."
daughter of my couple.
Yeah, you have to learn
Yeah.
the Spanish word that is nuera, man, and the other guy is yerno, nuera, yerno, nuera, yerno. Pongan ser plana. So that is the point when you are teaching that, you say that is the thing that the words that stand to crush. So cuando les digo a ellos, well, looking for the dictionary and find yerna, it doesn't exist. See, so say, oh my God. So that is, I don't know, is that breaking ice for that? Okay, so daughter-in-law, we know that is nuera, and when I'm saying son-in-law is yerno.
Yeah.
So that's it. And I have another one. Another one, the last one is stepmother, stepfather, stepbrother, stepsister, when we are talking about stepbrother and stepsister, is the family become a family, but we don't have the same blood. Is maybe the son of when I'm talking about a stepson, is the son of my husband, but it's not my son. That is a good example. Do you understand, Sarina?
Yes, teacher, very clear.
Teacher, I understand.
Okay, easy. Ay,
Yes,
that,
it's easy.
wait a second, because daughter, VHD. And that one is right.
Teacher, I'm so sorry. I lost my connection.
Sarina?
No, Paula, Paula. Sorry.
Hi, Paula.
Hello. I'm sorry, but I'm
Oh,
back.
okay, but we were talking about the members of the family.
Mhm.
So I bring you some vocabulary that we can use. I know that is a lot, but when we are
I
talking
know.
about members, we used to say mother, father, brother, sister, mother, father, brother, sister, mother,
Yeah.
father, sister, and the same words. And no, you have to bring another words that make you think a little bit more and give you tricky
Yeah, look
thoughts.
forward. Something
See,
different.
yes,
Yeah.
I'm going to bring you 4 activities, 4 different activities that you can use in class. Depend of the level of the group, you can use any of them. So the first one, for example, this is my family tree, So the thing is that you can describe your family tree right over here. And I'm going to show you that they are my parents. She is my mother. Her name is Carmen, and his name is Patrocinio. Both of them are 71 years old, and they have 3 boys. No, 3 children. And so is my older brother, my middle brother, and me. And if you see, this is my brother. His name is Pedro, and he gets married with Rosa. So she is my sister-in-law. She's from Valencia, Venezuela, and both of them they live in Bogota. They have Sara, Bianca, and Rafael. So this girl, they are my nieces. And this handsome boy, he is my nephew. Anyway, my middle brother is Fernando, and Fernando has a main wife. No, she's cute. He has a wife. She's from La Mesa, Cundinamarca. Also, all of them, they live in Bogota. And Fernando and Laura, they have Isaac and Jacob. So these 2 boys, they are my nephews. The last thing is me. I get married with Edgardo. He's from Malaga, Santander, but we live in here in Cucuta. And we have a son, and his name is Pablo. Also, I have a stepson. I say a stepson, his name is Manuel, and I say that he is my stepson because he is the son of my husband, but he is not my son. But I'm not going to present, well, he's my stepson. No, he's my son. You know what I mean? Okay, so with these things, I can bring you that ideas that, well, I'm going to build my family tree. I'm going to show my students, and I give the opportunity to my students to build. I made that to build. Do you see my camera? The thing I'm showing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I say I make the same family tree, but without picture and all this stuff. The thing is that you can tell the kids or the adults, well, try to create your family tree and try to describe them, because with that you can practice the family members, so the vocabulary. Also, they can practice possessive, her, he is, there. Also, they can practice about introduction, asking about how old are they, how old is she, where is she from, and where do they live, and all this kind of stuff. So with this thing,
So we have to describe the family members and tell something about them.
yes. So that is really a nice experience and practice that they can express something that they already know. So with that, they start to be motivated, talking about that. So
Okay. Can I start?
yes, of
Thank
course.
you.
Do
With
you
this
have a
image.
family?
Yeah.
Do you want to share it?
If I have I used to have my family tree.
Yes. Could you please, if do you want, you can show me the family tree and share the screen, or you can send the image to our chat and I copy that.
No, I don't have it.
Ah, if you want, you can make one in a piece of paper and took a picture.
Okay,
Yeah,
I will. Yeah.
easísimo, easísimo.
Teacher, I'm gonna do my tree family, but without picture.
Yeah, doesn't matter. It's look. I was trying to make the same thing, but I'm not good painting or drawing. I'm gonna show you the thing that I make. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Where is she? Where is she? Rosa, 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 Rosa. That one. Happy. Then. Ay. And then. For example, I say, I say, I do mine quickly. But it's the same. It's the same like that.
Okay. I'm
Don't
gonna
worry.
draw.
Yeah, I'm awful drawing, but I have my ideas right here. So with that, I can express everything that I really want to say, and really faster. So I would like that you can make a little draw and share it in our chat. Honey. Bridesmaid members of the bride party. Typical young woman, often close friend and family, she attends the bride of the day and women never ceremony. This for one main attendance agreement. Okay. Each of you are drawing your family tree, right? Quickly.
I'm drawing, teacher.
Okay. Don't spend too much time with that because we have all these kind of activities and it's really easy to do it. This is Arina. Ready? You can draw it in a piece of paper and they took a picture of that and share it in our chat. Ready?
I almost ready, teacher. I'm writing.
Five minutes. And with that, you are gonna have maybe 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, each of you, describing your family tree. Quickly, because I'm going to forget all the things that I'm going to say. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Guys, not this one. Okay. Karen. Yes. Currency. Currency right here.
Teacher, I don't know, my true family is very ugly, but doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Because
Do
yes,
you want to
because I was flying. I was flying.
Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Are you gonna put your imagine in the slide or what?
I'm gonna send the imagine.
Okay, to the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Quickly, 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 quickly.
I wait. It moved. Teacher, you made me very nervous.
No, I try to be really. I don't know. I try to be an attitude really positive and something.
Your pit is already.
Okay, where is that?
I don't know how to explain that.
Isn't it? Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. How can I move that? Wait a second. I'm going to download to my computer. Second. Can you share me the picture to my phone, please?
Yeah.
So I can.
In the what? In the WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Wait.
I don't know what happened, but something took me off. Sarina. I'm going to copy that machine. I'm going to put in the presentation. In a second. Okay, so this is Sarina. Sarina. Number 3. This is Sarina family 3. Okay. Who else? Who else? share that. Going to put it here. Yeah. Okay, Sarina, already. Yeah, great. I'm gonna put in. Abilio.
Sure. See the process.
Quickly. Okay, this is Hanya's family tree. Bigger, more bigger. Let me consider. Who else? This is Karen. 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 Okay. Karen family. Karen's family. Something missing. Fry. Fry on a video. This is Fry. Shit. No, Teams is amazing. It's an amazing tool. I'm loving it. Family generation. Your family tree. Okay. Okay. Bigger. Video. Video. Okay. Who wants to start?
What teacher?
Video. Family. Okay. So let's start with Sarina, right? So Sarina, Hanya, this is Fry's family tree, and Abilio, that's it. So each one has 2 minutes to talk about because I have a lot of stuff to finish. Okay, so I'm gonna share it. Okay, let's start, Sarina. Go ahead.
Okay, this is my family tree. My father is Alfredo. Alfredo. He is 58 years old. He's a farmer. He take care cows and donkeys. My mother is Anna. She's 48 years old. She
48? I
40,
say 49.
49, sorry.
Okay, okay.
49 years old. She's a teacher in, how to say, he's a teacher, but in elementary school.
She's a teacher in what? Excuse me, I didn't.
Elementary school.
What she's a teacher?
Elementary school for kids.
Okay.
I have two siblings, sorry, Sabrina and Esteban.
Oh, great. Siblings. Right.
Sabrina is,
Yes.
I forget the numbers all the time.
29?
Yes, I get names, I forget the numbers.
You
She's
forget
a doctor.
the age of your sister?
Yes.
Okay.
She's a doctor. She's a doctor. She lives in Bogota.
She lives.
She lives in Bogota. She's single. I don't have news, nice or news, because I think my sister is too young for kids.
Niece or nephews. Uh-huh.
Before my sister, after my sister, it's me, Sarina. I'm 27 years old. I'm studying I study English. I live in Cartagena. My brother is Esteban. He's 21 years old. He's studying. I'm studying. He studies engineer. Engineer. I want to say ingeniería civil.
Civil engineering.
Civil engineer at Universidad de Cartagena. I don't.
Cartagena University.
Yes, that's
So
it.
all of them are singles.
Yes,
Okay.
I don't have news or niece yet.
Niece or nephews.
Nephews yet.
Uh-huh. Okay. Thank you, Sarina. So if you know, it's sometimes hard to explain about family, but you have to practice with that because maybe you know the words nephew and nieces, but when we don't practice, how can we pronounce that? So sometimes it's really hard to say that. So if you don't know, maybe you can say, well, Sabrina and Esteban, they don't have kids.
Yes.
And you don't have to use nieces or nephews. No, they don't have kids because they are too young, and so they keep in a single style life, something like that. So you try to avoid this word. So, okay, Sarina, it's okay. Thank you so much. Who's next? Hania.
Okay, teacher, this is my family tree. Rosalia is my mother, Leonidas is my father. Rosalia is 70 years. My father, Leonidas, would be turning 73 in November 20.
Uh-huh.
Ronald is my brother. He got married with Alexandra. She's my sister-in-law. She's 31 years. Ronald is 42 years. And they have no kids, only 5 cats.
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 Oh my gosh.
Because they live in France. Woman there maybe doesn't like children. She doesn't like children, only animals.
Okay. Maybe it's expensive.
Maybe. This is me, Hania. I am 36 years. Juan Fernando is my husband. He's 43. We have two children. Jania Fernanda is 11 and Juan Felipe is 10. He's my son. And Juan Fernando has two sons, so I have two stepsons. One is 22, Juan Sebastian is 22, and Juan Fernando is 15 years.
Okay. Okay. Nice and great family tree.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hania. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Fry family tree.
Yes, I'm here, teacher. I
Uh-huh.
can read very well, but it doesn't matter. Okay, guys, I'm teacher. This is my family tree. These are my grandparents. My grandmom is 63 years old, and her name is Hortensia. My grandfather is 65. I can't see very well, but I know. 65 years old, and his name is Juan. They has four sons, four kids. My older uncle, her name is Luz Maria. She's married with Robert, and Robert my uncle-in-law. They have a daughter. Her name is Adriana, and Adriana is my cousin.
Is your cat? Is your what?
I'm sorry, my niece.
No, is your cousin?
No, yeah, I said cousin.
Excuse me, I didn't hear. Remember that when you are talking about, for example, Luz Maria, she is your aunt. She is not your uncle.
Yeah.
Your uncle is the other,
No.
is male.
Okay,
Okay.
I said Luz Maria is my uncle, my aunt. Sorry,
Your
she's my
aunt.
aunt.
That is it. That's it. Okay, go ahead.
Maribel is my aunt too. She's married with Juan. She's 45 or 43. I don't remember very well years old. And Juan, I don't know how old he is. And they have two sons, Andres and I can see and
Maria.
Mario. Teacher, I have to get for this name because I don't know how her really name. Andres, and I put Maria. Andres is 20 years old and Maria is 23 years old. I know the age of them. And they are my cousin too. Okay, Maria is um, is my cousin, and they are my cousins.
Okay.
And my uncle is his name is Victor. He's 37. He's 37 years old. His wife is Sophia, and Sophia is my uncle-in-law, and they have two kids. A son and a daughter. His son's name is Jose, and he's 20 years old, and she's studying at the university. I don't know what university. And Andrea, she's married with Pablo, and she's 26 years old, and they has a son. Their their son's name is Matthew. Matthew is 4 years old. She's a baby too. And my father and my mom my father is Juan. He is the last one son of my grandparents, and Maria is my mom. And I have two brothers, and they have three sons, three kids. Me, my name, my older brother is Juan Camilo is his full name. Misael is my last, yeah, my last brother. Yeah, the minor. He's
The youngest?
he's yeah, he's the youngest. He's 16 years old. Juan Camilo. He's 21 years old, and I am 20 years old. We are single. We are single because we are very too young. We are studying. Teacher, I believe that is all.
Okay.
And I know that I have more family, but
No, thanks God, because you don't have another paper, another piece of paper, you know? You have to give me another thing. but that is awesome. Look this. You're going
teacher,
to say.
teacher, I have actually I have around 40 or 35 cousins.
Yes. We have the same. We do have the same kind of family that they didn't have TV, so they were really busy. Yeah, I had the same problems. But
Teacher, actually, I don't know all my family.
And now
Okay.
in quarantine, we are going to be more.
That is great. Thank you, Fry. That is an excellent exercise. Great.
Yes.
Oh my God, Aurelio. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Since the two generations, my mother and my father. Begin for my father.
Tell us just for your father's generation, okay?
Father gener my father
Yes.
generation. Yes. My father generation. First, Ana Graciela is my grandmother for my father. She's wait, ¿cómo se dice? Wait, how do you say? Ya falleció.
She passed away.
She passed away in 2003.
Oh, she
Wait.
died. Is it que ella murió?
She's dying. She's dying. She's dying.
Long time ago.
Ama de casa. In English is thing.
Housewife.
What do you say, ama de casa?
Housewife.
Housewife. No.
Housewife. She's dying
Housewife.
house of way, and she's
Housewife.
yes, a grandmother is my grandmother because she's rest in peace when I have 3 years old. 3 years old, yes.
Okay.
O sea, is very is this kid. I very kid. Está muy niño.
When I was too young.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes. Abilio Villamizar is two.
Uh-huh.
The first is my grandfather.
Uh-huh.
The two is my father. Two. This is the generation for my grandfather and my father. And my this is in the secret for the generation or for my number.
Okay.
Okay. My grandfather is he was a constructor. He rest in peace in 1996 or 7. I was born in 1999. I don't work. No había nacido.
I wasn't born. Mhm.
What?
I wasn't born.
I wasn't born.
I wasn't born yet. Uh-huh.
Orlando is my uncle. My uncle. He live in Bogota. He work in constructor. He's a constructor. He's 40. He's 45 years old. 45. No. Excuse me. 56 years old. He's 56 years old. Amparo is she lives in Bogota. Amparo is not my only now, because she's her husband of my uncle. Amparo is the other family. In the she lives in Bogota. Daniel and Maria are my cousins. My cousins. They live in Bogota. Daniel studies engineer. No, I don't understand the engineer of my cousin.
He's
Because
engineer.
he lies in Bogota. Because he lies in Bogota. And Mariana she's studying in the Cafan school. She's in 10th grade in Bogota, Cafan school. Abelio is my father, and Maris is my mother. And my parents is system engineers. Ambos, my parents.
Both of them.
My father is my father is 51 years old. He's 51 years old. He's a system engineer. He's a teacher, system engineer teacher. And yes, my mother, Marisa, is the same. She's a system engineer teacher. She works in University Libre. My father is he works in University of Pamplona. In Pamplona, where yes, my mother is a system engineer teacher in University Libre in Cúcuta. TICS engineer. My person is my person. Alvaro Javier is my brother. My brother. He's a system engineer student in the University in the University Industrial of Santander. WIS. He's footballer. He's football player. He plays football. He plays video games. He loves video games. Literally. He's he's 18 years. 89. No, 19 years old. 19 years old. He's 19 years old. He was born in Cúcuta, and similar a me, in Cúcuta. Yeah. Herman is my uncle. Herman is my uncle. He works in Ecopetrol. He's 56 years old. Yes. Novia no de my family. Novia is the same of Amparo. That's the my family.
But she's your aunt.
Yes, husband.
Well,
Y Herman Felipe.
she's your aunt, and Herman is her husband. Herman is her husband.
No. Husband. Yes. Herman Felipe is my cousin. He's 15 years old. He lives here in Cucuta. He
Okay.
study in La Salle School. But he's in eighth grade in La Salle School in Cucuta.
La Salle School, right? Okay, I mean, you have to maybe you have all the ideas, but I consider that you have to train to training and practices your vocabulary, because you have your idea about all the stuff that you really want to express, but maybe you think a lot in the idea and you forget the word that can connect. So go on. Try to explain more. But there are many elementary words that you can practice. So that is one of the big strategies that you can use for expressing and describing. Okay, so keep practice, right? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead with Karen. And Karen is the last one. Okay. I have these things. Okay, Karen, let's go ahead.
Okay. It is my family tree. My mother is Blanca and my father is Jorge. My mother is a housewife and my father is a baker. She's 48 years old and he's 47 years old. My parents are from Nimaimo, Cundinamarca. It is a town very near to Bogota. I have a sister. Giselle is my younger sister. She's a college student and she's 16 years old. About me, my name is Sofia and I am 17 years old. About cooking, he isn't my brother. He is our beautiful and little baby dog.
I was trying to figure out Cookie is a real name for your brother. Cookie. Okay.
And he is 1 year, and we all live in Bogota. And
live.
We live in Bogota, and no more.
That's it. Okay.
It is my family.
And you are married?
No, teacher.
You are single. Yeah, you have 17. Excuse me. I'm married. What? You are 17? Okay. Thank you, Karen. So that is an example that we can practice, making a little description of our family. With that, we can use possessive. We can work with possessive vocabulary, about the introduction, and all this kind of stuff that we can present our family. The second activity that I can share with you is asking about the relative or the family members. So with that, I bring some family trees. I invent or I create these family trees, and I share just 5 sentences that you can determine who I'm going to talk about. For example, in this case, I'm talking about Alice. He's getting with Mary, and they have three kids, or maybe two kids. Annie, well, but they are no kids. They are 3 sons. So Annie, Junior, and John. If you see Annie, she's Mary with Carl, and they have two kids, yes, Tom and Nicole. But Tom, he's hanging with Alice, yes, Alice, Alicia. So they are not married. They are just a little bit like have a relationship, but they are not get married. And anyway, Junior, he is a single guy, and John, he is married with Cynthia, and they have George, and George get married with Jenny, and George and Jenny had Gina. So that is a family tree. That is Clarkson family. So the exercise start like Carl is Tom's. What is Carl? Carl. Carl is Tom's. Who's Tom? Carl is Tom's. What is Carl from Tom's? What is Carl from Tom? Ah, Carl is the father of Tom. Okay, that's it. Easy. The second one is Tom is Alex. What do you think that is that? Tom is Alice. What is Tom? Tom is Alice. What?
Grandson.
Grandson. And the other guy is Junior, is John's. Junior is John's
Brother.
With that, you start to think, well, that is the members. I'm thinking about the members. And Nicole is John's. What is Nicole? Nicole is John's
Niece.
niece.
Yeah.
Niece. Mary is Alex. Mary is Alex.
Wife.
Wife. With this question, with this exercise, most of my students, they say, well, they are esposos. And I say, no, because I'm not asking about what are they. No, what is Mary to Alex? So that is her wife. Mary is Alex's wife. Okay, and John is Cynthia's.
Wow.
They are couple.
No, that is the same. I'm not talking about what is John and Cynthia. No, what is John to Cynthia? Husband. So I bring another things. Do you remember Simpson program, right?
Usually teacher.
And
Yes.
so and you remember on all these chapters, and they were saying that is the family, Homero, Marge, the three kids, Bart, Lisa, Maggie. And you remember that they have their parents, father parents, Abraham and Mona. And do you remember Earth? That Earth is the son of Abraham, but he is not the son of Mona. So he is the stepbrother of Homero. On the other hand, when we are talking about Marge has two brothers, the twins, girl, remember twins? Because they are two.
Yeah.
Their parents are Clancy and Jackie. And I don't know if you remember the chapter that when Selma adopts a girl named Lynn. Do you remember that?
No, teacher, Lily, I don't remember.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm lower with that. So that is a nice I don't know, imagine that you can use for describing not just father, mother, son, brother. No, I'm talking about mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and all this kind of stuff. So, friends, I'm going to ask about Lynn. Lynn is Selma's what? Lynn is Selma's what?
With me, teacher.
Son.
No, son, no, because that is a girl.
Daughter.
Daughter. Okay, Clancy is Maggie's.
Father.
Sister.
Ah, so
Clancy is Maggie's
grandfather.
Grandfather. Jackie is Homer or Homero. Jackie is Homer.
Mother-in-law.
Yeah, mother.
Mother-in-law. And Homer is Marge.
Husband.
Husband.
And husband. Look at this. That is really easy, but just sometimes you just start to think, oh no, that is a sponsor. No, that is wait, no, that is. So your mind start to freak out. So you have to pay attention, focus on the picture, and then you can work. Homer is Marshall. Patty Homer.
Sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law.
Father-in-law.
Maggie is Link.
Uncle.
Cousin.
Co- cousin.
Ah,
Is Link.
They are cousin.
Cousin.
Maggie, cousin.
Cousin.
So they are cousin, of course, but Maggie is Link's cousin, not cousins.
Yeah.
Cousin.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Singular.
Abraham is Lisa's. Abraham is
Granddad.
Grandmother.
Mona is Herb.
Mother is stepmother.
Mother.
Yeah.
A stepmother. Great. And Selma is Barb.
Aunt.
And
Sister-in-law.
Aunt.
Sister-in-law.
Oh.
Bart.
No.
Aunt.
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 teacher.
Okay. It's easísimo. I have another kind of activity that I'm going to show you that quickly. Is a comprehension sentences about the family. So that is the more familiar exercise that you are going to see in some tests. For example, is the sentences like that. Daniel is my cousin, and his father is my
Uncle.
Uncle.
easísimo. Look, I am son's Carmen, and she is Gloria's sister. So I am Gloria.
I am niece.
Niece?
No, sorry, nephew.
Nephew.
I am son.
That is la cascarita. That is la cascarita. So that is
the
a nice game that I can do when I'm working with the family members. And the another activity is describing the concept of the member. And say, when one of your children is a girl, she is your
Daughter.
daughter.
the child of your aunt is your
Nephew.
Cousin.
not cousin. Nephew. The father of your husband.
Yeah.
The father of your husband is your
Father-in-law.
Stepfather.
Stepfather.
the father of your husband.
Is
Father-in-law.
my stepfather.
Father-in-law. Great.
Father-in-law.
The female child of your brother is your
Niece.
Nephew.
but nephew.
Niece.
The brother of your mother is
My aunt. My uncle.
that is a tricky game.
Yes, but it's tricky because I don't know what happened. You know what is the answer, but you say another thing.
It doesn't cooperate. I know. So, there's another kind of activities that I can share to my students. And the last one is you can use it in conversation clubs. It is I'm gonna put it close. It is like board games. You can print it in a piece of paper and playing with the dice. Dice is these ones, dice, and play that. So for example, we are playing with Hania and Abilio, and they say, well, I'm going to move the dice, and the dice say it shows just 2 points. 2. 1, 2. So, do you have siblings? Abilio, do you have siblings?
What?
Do you have siblings? I'm gonna hit you and the dice. Do you have siblings?
Say yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes or no? What does sibling mean, Sabilio? My gosh, I'm going
Ah,
to.
no, siblings, no.
Why not? Why not? But you say that you have a brother.
What? Oh, man. Yeah. Oh my God. Sí, sibling.
Sibling. I'm talking about siblings de que si ustedes tienen hermanos, pero se le está hablando general porque no se sabe si tiene hermanos o hermanas o si tiene hermanos y hermanas. Sí, entonces siblings es un término muy general. Do you have siblings, Abilio?
No, one brother.
Just one brother. Oh, so you say, yes, just one boy, just one brother. Okay. So if you see all these kind of questions, how many people live with you? Do you have siblings? Do you get along with your siblings? Do you get along with your partners? So with these kind of questions, it will be easy to start a conversation with all of your participating in the conversation club. So that is just the material that I want to share with you guys. So what do you think about it? What about all the stuff that I share you?
Teacher,
Teacher,
I would
this
like
game
to
looks like very well.
to keep that for all the classes that you had taught to us. May I?
You can do it. You can look if you see. But I'm gonna close that. All my presentation and all the things that I'm sharing with you guys is in Archivos.
Okay.
All of these are over here. You can use it. Remember that all the knowledge will be sharing.
Yeah.
And that is the thing. That is the main thing. You have to share your knowledge. You have to share your experience and the activities and the strategies that maybe is useful for me, maybe could be useful for you or for Fry or for everybody. So I'm sharing all the things that I do. And sometimes when you are trying to make another class, you in the same warm time, you start to bring another idea. So for this class, I just try to bring you just one idea, and it becomes like, no, I'm going to share that one. I'm going to share that one. And no, I'm going to share with that one. So, okay. I share with you all these strategies. I hope that you can enjoy. And remember that every Tuesday, I'm trying to play with you guys, trying to push you, speak a lot. And if you see, the topic is really similar. It's really simple. Similar, not simple. Family members. But with all these games, but with all these games, you can use a lot of words, a lot of things that you can describe and practice. I don't know.
Because I imagine when I am teaching in the future, I would like to guide with this material to my students, right?
Yes, you can do, even though over here I have some reference. This with this reference, I took the first two pictures about the family, and the game, the board game, from this page. From this page, if you want. Okay.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
No, you're welcome. Always you're welcome. So, thank you guys. Do you have any questions? Or are you okay?
Am
I
I
am
okay?
okay, teacher. It was very clear.
Guys. So see you next week.
Yeah, bye. See you.
Okay,
Bye,
teacher,
guys.
thank you very
Bye,
much.
teacher, thank
Bye,
you.
teacher.
Have a nice weekend.
The same
The
to
same
you.
for you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.